Under. Got it. You go under me. Echo. Where we at? Go ahead, forward. Where we at, sir? Cluster buck over here. Watch out, guys. Watch out. One more. I'm under you. Coming down. Help in the corner. Coming down. Go, take a step. Just take a step that way. There we go. I got him. I yelled at him. You guys over me. Come on down. There we go. Coming down. Coming down. You had it, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Figure it out. Ciao, guys. I'm right in the middle of you guys. I'm stuck in the middle of you guys. Come on, let me go under. Under, please. Shit! Go. Under here. Everybody should be fit right now. Coming down. You got cover. Down right here.
I'm actually recording with the GoPro. I bought it about 4 weeks ago, but I haven't really had a chance to use it yet, and so this is the first time I actually had it strapped. Had it strapped to my chest using the chest mount harness. And you could hear me, you can see the fish down there. There's actually 2 spectral lines, and right there, kind of get a good shot of the spider web. You can see the fish down there. I think mine might have been one of them, but I couldn't tell. Solo nosing boils in the back. Look at this fish splashing there from people who caught up. Look at that scene right there. Like 4 or 5 rods. All of us are pretty much hooked up, and we're just standing there. There's 2 spectral lines in that mess, and about 4 or 5 mono lines, and so it was pretty much impossible. I had a feeling what was coming already, so I kind of resolved myself to the fact that I was going to lose this fish. Right here I realized it's pretty much a lost cause, unfortunately.
This is a clusterfuck.
And right now it's just, you can just see the spectra rubbing against my line, obviously, and I knew, just a matter of time.
My fish is right there.
You can see him down there. I think that was one of those was mine, but I took a step back from the rail, and here it goes. I wasn't very happy, as you can imagine, but that's part of it, I know. Always have a second rig ready to go. I was using a 30-pound line on that one. This one was actually a 25-pound setup. Fluoro as well on this. The other one had a 30-pound test to 30-pound fluoro, and this one is 25-pound test to 20-pound fluoro, I believe. Satorium reel on a Therese rod. My other rod was a green. That green one was the Shimano Torres with a Avid MXJ 2-speed. So throughout this first video, you'll hear me muttering under my breath about how I lost it. Again, I was kind of disappointed, being the first fish of the day. I was actually picked up right there, but found out going into the first couple of minutes of fishing here that you had to really let them bite it. They were smaller grade yellowfin, some of them. So if you didn't let them chew it and run with it for a while, you risked setting too early and them not having the hook set yet. The fish are all around, so I don't really feel the need to overhand cast, though I was just underhand casting. It's the captain.
Oh, I guess at least some guys got out of that one.
Again, this being the first, or my first bite of the day, actually, that first fish, I was still pretty upset. So you never know if this would be the only bite of the day or what the day was going to be like. So when you hook into a fish, you kind of hope you want to get that in there, you know, get it in on the boat. I'm feeling fish pick up my bait here. I'm still thinking about that fish I lost. I thought I had one again right here. I felt the fish pick it up, but I think I set the hook tried to set the hook too fast again on it. The guy to the right of me just got hooked up. The seabird is working out there. That's me whining about why everybody else is getting bit, except for me. I wasn't trying to set the hook or anything. I was just trying to bring my bait in quick so I could change it. Again, guys are on either side of me got hooked up, so I decided to change baits, as you should. As you can see, it was an absolutely picture-perfect day. Great day for fishing. So the way I have it chest mounted, it's right about over my sternum, and I have to come up with a different way of mounting it because throughout my videos that I've tested thus far, I find myself hitting the GoPro casing on my reel in movements. So I've tried to reduce that sound in editing, but it's actually pretty loud if it wasn't edited. But it is a little bit annoying, so I'm gonna try to find a way to mount it a little bit differently. But I like the view for sure, and it does take a little bit of getting used to, but it's a learning experience. I have no idea what that guy just said.
Well, you know what, guys? Turn the corner. Turn the corner. Turn left. Go left. Step left. Step left, guys. Left step. Plenty of space. Plenty of space. Yelling? Yeah, I got it up here, but I couldn't get gas, so finally broke.
You can see we're getting birds working back there. At one point, we had a big school come up in the back, boiling in the back, and a bunch of birds seemingly flew out of nowhere to hover over them. It was kind of weird. This guy next to me, he actually hooked a marlin later on in the trip. I'm not sure if it was on this stop. It jumped twice. Broke off. That was so true. Got hooked up again on my right side. I don't have a 15-pound setup. I believe Captain Rich on our initial stop before I started recording, and we were hooked up. He mentioned that he saw a scratch on the radar right before we were hit, and again, once we dropped baits in the water, that he saw the fish come up, and they just went off on the stop. They're all around us, and we were kind of cherry picking them. After a while, people were still getting bit off and on. Not wide open, but they were definitely there. Fresh baits got bit. Guys getting hooked up. I'm searching for a place to cast where there wasn't somebody hooked up. There were 24 passengers on this trip, and the boat has lots of space. So it was nice. I had one there again. I'm not sure what happened. If I didn't set it or if he just got off. But stay tuned for part 2. I actually cast something.